All right, guys. So today we're going to talk about my ulcer. I started taking a lot of antibiotics and because I had some problems, started taking a lot of antibiotics about a month and a half ago, and I ended up having an ulcer. I don't know how that happened, but I ended up. It all started with like me just. I took the vitamin, I took the antibiotics and the painkillers, and the next thing you know, I got this burning sensation right here, really bad. It was so bad at night that I had to go to the hospital. My wife took me to the hospital because I thought I was having like a heart attack because it was burning the whole thing. It's terrible. It was just horrible. I ended up going to the hospital and they checked me out and they said that I had some kind of problem with gastro or something. So I scheduled an appointment with the GI doctor, and I had an endoscopy, and I ended up having an ulcer. Actually, one on my throat, right in the beginning of my stomach, and then little ones, just a couple of little ones on my stomach, on the actual stomach, but mainly was right here, right before my stomach. I think it was on the right in my throat, way on the bottom. And so I started doing my research because the doctor wanted to give me all these medications, all these like I don't know, like three different pills, and he was gonna give me some pills to stop the acid and all this crazy stuff. So I wanted to do my research before I ended up having all these pills in my stomach because there's a lot of side effects. I'm actually pretty bad with pills. Every time I take pills, something always happens. I always end up with bad set of side effects. And then the bad thing about all these antibiotics and stuff is that they got me constipated. So I was having constipation. I was uh, I was not feeling good. I had this burning sensation in my stomach. I was just horrible. So I started doing my research and I came across all these natural stuff that I started buying little by little by doing research. So I started with the this one right here, the slippery elm right here. I started with this one. See if you can see it. Slippery elm. This one's supposed to coat your stomach. So because I would get like acid reflux. Like I would get like acid reflux. It was weird. Like it would start burning right here. And it was just so uncomfortable, especially when you lay down, you will get it all up in your throat. And it was just horrible. So I started taking this and automatically it took it out. 2 pills. Just take 2 capsules. They're like capsules. You just chew on them. Don't even swallow them. Don't swallow them with water. Just grab them and chew on them. They'll dissolve. Chew on them, and then eat them. 2 pills, 2 capsules, and then automatically it'll stop the burning. Like, oh my God, it was like magic. And then this one too. These both do the same thing actually. And I ended up buying the DGL. This one right here, the licorice root extract. This one is really good for your. This one is really good. It does the same thing, but this one kills. If you have that bacteria H.Pylori, this will help. If you have acid reflux, these two right here. Okay, if you have like heartburn and stuff like that, this will help right here. These two right here, recommend these two. What else? Um, so, so the doctor also said that I had H. pylori. He said that I ended up having this bacteria in my stomach. I guess like more than 50% of the Americans or people in general have this bacteria called H. pylori. So, so I bought this. Did my research. Mastic gum. See this mastic gum? This right here will kill the bacteria. It'll it'll start killing the bad bacteria because you have good bacteria and bad bacteria. So this automatically starts killing the bad bacteria, and it actually helps with your ulcer. It'll start healing your ulcer, especially this one right here. Actually, slippery elm will is good for wounds and stuff. So if you have a cough too, I know I'm going a little bit too much, but before I forget, if you have a cough too, like if you have a sore throat or whatever, take slippery elm and it'll take it away. It's supposed to heal like wounds and stuff like that. It's really good. Now back to mastic gum. So this one kills the H. pylori and it kills the bad bacteria, but it keeps the good bacteria in there. I also bought the gum to be on the safe side. They have it in gum. This is a Greek, I believe, brand. So I bought the mastic gum at Sprouts, or you could buy it at Whole Food, or any of those stores that are kind of healthy like that. This, I bought the gum. You chew on it 3 times a day, 15 minutes. No more than 15 minutes. You just chew on it. And you could always use it again. You could always save the gum, and chew it again later. And just add a little bit more if you like. That's what I'm doing right now with this one. But this one, definitely, you have to try it. 2 in the morning and 2 at night on an empty stomach. Stomach's got to be empty. Read the instructions. Everything's got to be on an empty stomach. Uh, I also ended up buying this right here, Manuka honey. This is supposed to kill the bacteria in your stomach, and it's supposed to soothe your. It kind of helps your throat too, the same way. If you're having heartburn and stuff like that, this will help you. It's got to be Manuka honey from New Zealand, and this one is really good. I would recommend this one too. It's really good. It's way better than regular honey. It's honey, but it's regular better. But if you have diabetes or anything like that, I wouldn't recommend. If you have high like sugar and stuff like that, maybe you should talk to your doctor about it. Because I don't know, if you have diabetes, maybe this is not good for you. But you could also do the other stuff. Since I stopped eating meat because it was all greasy, I stopped eating all the meat, all the processed food, all the junk food. Got it out of my system. And I'm actually like pretty much vegan right now. I'm not eating no meat, no nothing, just straight vegetables and stuff like that. So they say that when you stop eating meat and stuff like that, you become anemic. So I was a little worried about that. So I bought the B12. This is what you gotta buy. B12 with the it's called the folic acid. This one right here. You buy this, and it is good because it's got B12. So okay, this is very important. If you're not eating the meat and all the greasy stuff, you gotta replace that so you won't be anemic. What else? Collagen. Okay, so you could drink. They say that it's good to drink bone broth, chicken bone broth for your stomach, and it'll help you with your ulcers. So I went and bought myself the collagen because that's what the bone broth has, the collagen. So you could put this on anything, on a yogurt. You could put it on a smoothie. Put some of this. It'll tell you the directions on how to take it. It has a little scooper in there. But collagen, very important. You have to take this. And make sure you buy probiotics. Probiotics, it's got to be 12 strands and up. So I don't know if they have these at Sprouts and stuff like that. I bought these online. These are called Premier. You can find these. These are vegan, gluten-free. So these are the ones you want. You want the ones that are at 12 strands and up. What else? Strains. And I also bought this fiber, the organic fiber from Whole. You could buy it anywhere. You could buy it at Whole Foods. You could buy it at Sprouts. That's the one I go to. But this one is the prebiotic. Look, you see that? It's got this, and it's a prebiotics. So this is good. You take these two together, and it's perfect. These two are, if you're constipated. That's if you're going to constipation. I don't know what your situation might be, but for me, it was constipation, so I was taking this. And I think it helps too with diarrhea. If you have diarrhea, I think this is actually pretty good. Take the probiotics, and it'll help you with the diarrhea. What else? So yeah, pretty much. And another thing, okay, they say that I did my research, so cabbage juice is really good. If you could drink cabbage juice, be careful drinking the cabbage juice though, because sometimes it could give you like a stomach reaction. Take the cabbage juice. I will start with 4 ounces and see how that. I bought a juicer and I started doing the juice. So start with 4 ounces, see how your stomach feels. If it feels good, then try the 8 ounces. I would drink it like maybe 2 times a day. Carrot juice too. Be careful with the carrot juice. You want to try maybe like 4 ounces too. Carrot juice is too much is kind of bad too. It's healthy, but too much is not good for you. And all these are actually slippery elm right here and mastic gum. It's good for IBS. If you have a IBS or you have a leaky gut, I would recommend these two. These are actually good for leaky gut, IBS. If you're having problems with your stomach, these two right here. Try these two. Trust me, these will definitely help big time. The Premier prebiotics, it's a must. You always gotta have this. What else? So like I said, cabbage juice, aloe vera juice. You could try the aloe vera juice. You can mix it with the, I want to say with the papaya. That's how I mix mine. I get papaya. I put it on the blender. Then I put a little, like maybe a cup of water with or half a cup of water with aloe vera and then the papaya, and then just mix it and just drink it like that. You could actually even put this on it. You could actually put the collagen on it. It's perfect. This will heal your ulcer faster. What else? Stay away from lemon. Stay away from oranges. Stay away from tomatoes. Tomatoes have a lot of acid, so stay away from tomatoes. Anything that has acid, stay away from it. Coffee, no. Stay away from caffeine. You could drink teas. You could drink maybe like a mint tea. You could drink ginger tea. It's really good. Ginger, it's got a little spice to it. You could drink, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of tutorials that you'll find that give you more information, but I'm just giving you a quick of what I'm doing. But I buy the ginger root, cut it in a couple pieces, and I just throw them in water, boil it for like 10 minutes, and then I drink the tea just like that. You could drink chamomile tea, is really good too. Chamomile, ginger tea, mint tea, okay, spearmint. But make sure that it has no caffeine. Green tea with no decaffeinated. Stay away from all that stuff, all the caffeine, and stay away from the sodas, the any kind of drink that has that crazy acid and like bubbly stuff. Like I don't know, all the drinks with acid and stuff like with the gas. I mean, stay away from all that stuff. Don't drink none of that stuff. Stay away from soda, coffee, and I think you're gonna be good. So this is a little bit of information. I hope it helps you guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Support me. This is my new first video on it. So subscribe, comment, share. If you guys want more information, it's a lot more stuff that I'm doing, but just kind of giving you the rundown, and then eventually you'll figure it out as you start doing this. You start figuring out what to eat and what not to eat. Kefir. Oh, that's another thing. Kefir. Make sure you buy kefir, and organic kefir is good for you too. Berries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. Those are really good for your stomach too. So stay away from all the acid stuff and sodas and coffee, and I think you're gonna be fine. Right now, I'm at a month and a half, and I'm doing a lot better now. A lot better, without taking all the medication that the doctors was trying to give me. So I hope you find this video useful. Thank you so much, and hopefully you guys start following me and sharing my information so you guys could help somebody else. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. Subscribe to my channel, comment, share, and then I will gladly respond if you guys ask me any questions. Okay? I'll keep an update on maybe next couple in a week. See how I feel. Okay? Thank you guys so much.